What up, Johnny, Mike, Manu? What up? What's up, Miles? Vibes are strong. What's going on, family? Peyton, good to see you pumping some. I saw you on the timeline earlier. That's awesome.
Happy Friday, everyone. Manu, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, guys. So Father's Day weekend. So it's probably Garrett's last non-Father's Day. By the way, so make sure
No.
you congratulate him in the chat.
Chill.
Um,
We don't need that energy in the chat here.
But yeah, lots of sales going on this weekend. Yeah, lots. I mean, fuck, I might even have to rock up here and let's see. Or no, we're gonna do. You want to source tomorrow at 2 for a couple hours?
Let's start at like 11. I think Dan and I we're going golfing.
Oh, really? Damn. Okay.
It'd be a vibe. We start at like 11, get it by like 12:31.
I'll have my people talk to your people. Okay.
Yeah, hit my agent up. Hit my agent up.
Yeah. All right. Tony's representing me in this. I saw he was in here earlier. So Tony will be representing me in this equation. Let's go, bro. You got someone pregnant? Garrett is a married man. So I sure hope not. Thoughts on getting ungated for first time starters? Yeah. So check the chat. There's
Sadiq. We got to chill with that.
check the link in the description. There's a big list of auto ungate SKUs you can just get ungated in completely free. Like you don't even need an invoice or anything. And then for the bigger brands, you'll want to go ahead and just use my ungating tutorial. Just any big website will be good. I just dropped a retail arbitrage tutorial. You guys should check it out after. It's really, really good. Tony said I looked buff in the thumbnail as well. What's that is a actual image taken from it. Really know.
Yeah, it's the angle. But the thumbnail game has improved. Look at those two boys cheesing up above that. Look at them boys cheesing.
Yeah, see us right there. Yeah, see us right there. Yeah, there's your boy pumping shorts too. Yes, sir. That was a good video from a week ago too. Hey, come on, boy. Let's go. All right. Hit us with some questions, y'all. Hit him with some questions. And then we're also going to do a Father's Day sourcing marathon tomorrow as well, which should be pretty fun. I have a big list of websites here. Yeah, be good to go.
That'll be good. Yeah, people always love those too, which will be awesome.
I see that. Ooh, here we go. Okay, super good question from Mitch. So Mitch, I don't know if I've seen you in here before, dude. So it's good to have you in here, man. SellerAmp question. I see the estimated sales that SellerAmp shows changes when I click different colors on a product. Does this mean the estimated sales are not across all variations? So that's a really good question. Typically, the estimated sales are the same across all variations on the same listing. However, occasionally they aren't. And that's due to some variations having been recently added to the main listing or recently created. Naturally, those variations are going to have a different estimated sales rank than the stuff that's been on it. So if the listing was created a year ago and there's 6 variations that have been on it for a year and 2 variations that have been on it for 6 months and then another variation that got added a week ago, those 3 groups of products based on the age are all going to have different estimated sales because they're going to have different average sales ranks, basically. So I hope that helps, dude.
Dissing down, you want to look into FBMing. The cool thing is, and not enough people give this credit, is for every ASIN, you can actually have an FBM, merchant fulfilled offer, and an FBA, right? So you can compound your buy box ownership across 2 different offers. And so the way that really is cool to think about is, so say you're in Pennsylvania, you send an FBA. Your units end up in California, in Oregon, in Texas, in Maryland, in Florida, and you're going to still be FBMing from your home state. And so you're really going to end up hitting so many different regions of the country by having an FBM and an FBA, or FBA and an FBM offer, which really, especially if you can find ASINs that you can go deep in, you can really squeeze out everything that ASIN has to offer. And so that's really where we talk about a lot of this compounding effects that this business has to offer, right? Going deep in the things that work. That's one way to do it.
When I'm doing reverse sourcing, I see brands that I'm restricted in. Should I try to ungate all big brands first or only ungate a brand when I find a profitable product? Yeah, I'd say when you find a profitable product, man, long-term, you're going to start to realize really all big websites work. You know what I mean? For that. So I'd wait till you find profitable SKUs after you do a couple big ones. Okay. Tips on what to do if I'm hitting my storage capacity limit. So yeah, well, and then that's very good work that you're buying a shitload of product, which is awesome. And now it's time to get that product turning. Typically they update those limits monthly. But you can also hit up Amazon customer service and see if you can get it moved quicker. But definitely get your inventory cooking further. Maybe check the repricer a little bit more often.
Yeah, that's a good
And then
point.
definitely FBM too.
My general rule of thumb, especially for a lot of newer sellers, is that if your inventory, if an ASIN hasn't sold a unit in 2 weeks, it's time to start to rethink strategy, right?
Yep.
So revisit the pricing, revisit your minimum. If you're priced at 30 and the market's at 22, yes, you can keep waiting for it in hopes that the price is going to go up. But if it's 2 weeks and nothing has happened, you really want to start to reevaluate, okay, where's the current market? Where's my theoretical market? Where's my minimum at? And start to really make some adjustments, right? Because that loss of value, right, you dropping it to 22 in that scenario is going to long-term make your business so much more profitable.
You said you had a friend from Bakersfield, California. Can you share his Instagram with us? He's on Twitter, and I don't quite remember what his Twitter is, honestly. But if you DM me, Fernando, I'll find it for sure. He's a really nice guy. Everyone talks about having make 100K. No one talks about how much investment is required. Typically, the average ROI on fast growth to those numbers is going to be around 40%. Long term, it's going to be closer to 30%. But typically, when you're scaling quick, your ROI is a little bit higher because you're just railing listings FBM, pretty much.
How do I find the best prep center? It's going to be through referrals, recommendations. So get on Twitter, get on Instagram, whatever the platform is that you're most comfortable with, and just start to ask your friends. The best prep center will be found from the friend that is using it, right? From the 2-3 friends that are already using it. It's better than just finding a random one on Google and hoping they work. You want to use one that's already been validated, already been proven, that you can authenticate by someone that you actually know that's in the business.
Looking to get into the FBA roadmap. How much money should I have to invest in products before joining the FBA roadmap? I'd say at least, 1,000 or 1,500 on the low end, is pretty good. Yeah, that's a very good point. Best way is totally going to be, just a referral from within the community. Yeah, you guys are firing off the questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming in the chat, guys.
Everyone's down to business tonight. No Friday.
I feel
no Friday shenanigans. It's business. It's business.
Yeah,
and everyone's get down to work.
Cool. What's
I've
up?
been able to get order confirmation emails to work like your video suggests. I've asked for invoices from the website Adidas and Yankee Candle, but have been told they don't send.
Well, exactly.
The order receipt. Yeah, the order receipt, order confirmation.
Because if you look up Yankee Candle, sure, it might come from Kohl's, it might come from a couple other places, but it predominantly comes from Yankee Candle. Therefore, we know Yankee Candle has to work, right? So it's just submitting it more, Moss. Right there. So I think you see how my boys got the profile. That might be an old school gaming chip right there. Remember that when you'd have to open up the Game Boy or whatever?
Oh, true. Yeah.
W move from flips there. W move from flips.
We got to get that. We got to get the mugshot on there though. We got to get some mid action.
Well, that is proven to increase ungating. Love it or hate it. That is a proven way to increase.
A nice mugshot like Michael's got going on. What's up, my man? How we feeling?
Yeah, facts. Any seed oils on sale for Father's Day? No, Johnny, you got to stay strong. You got to stay strong, man. You got to stay
what
strong.
Miles doesn't like to share with the public.
All right, what other questions you guys got? Someone should
Miles is the biggest fan of seed oils. That boy would be scoffing seed oils down on the red.
Guzzling the seed
But the thing is, the camera's not rolling, right? So no one knows about it. You know what's the phrase? If the tree falls in the woods when no one's around, does it actually something like that? Same thing.
See now, no. See now, I cover my tracks though, because I was the one who officially lifted the seed oil ban for the wedding.
True, but I've seen you house a bag of Doritos. I've seen it happen.
But when
at the mansion, this boy, I kid you not, guys. This boy was sitting in a recliner.
No, it wasn't the Doritos. It was the potato chips. It was potato chips.
Yeah. This boy just
topics.
Scoffing them down, just like one after another.
Cultura and Roddy. Just my first authenticity complaint. Yes, very, very good point from Michael there, right? As long as you keep your purchase documentation correct, authenticity complaint shouldn't be an issue, guys. Like the sunglasses, yeah, we'll make it blue right here. Appreciate you, Ryan.
We want to make sure the billing address matches up whatever's on your Amazon account. Obviously, the shipping address doesn't matter. It could be arbitrary based on your prep center, but email address, phone number, billing address has to be sound. If you have those 3 things, you're going to be fine.
Okay, Jared says, what are the cutoff times for 0-day handling time? You actually set that, man. So it's whatever you set it to be, and low key, there's kind of a glitch where you can do 11 p.m. and then just buy the shipping for the next day. Carnivore, 100% no seed oils. Yeah. Stick to the the sourcing for the source seed oil is purely for the business, you know. I'm gonna write this really funny tweet where it's like, it's gonna be like Amazon sellers, here's how to prepare for the 4th of July. It's gonna be like, source some fireworks, you know, make sure you reprice your friends so all the ones coming are cool. Merchant fulfill the invites.
Oh, that's right. We'll be hanging out on July 4th. That's gonna be a vibe.
Merchant fulfill the party invites.
How early in the morning should I be up on Father's Day for the sales? I mean,
they already started, dude.
Yeah,
they already started. Yeah. So, I mean, dude, if you're doing shit tonight, like, that's perfect. Yeah.
The cool thing with arbitrage is that, like, Black Friday, right, Cyber Monday, all those sales are going on for days and weeks. July 4th, Memorial Day, all those sales are multi-day sales. So it's not necessarily like a one-time hit it or miss it sort of situation.
I'm gonna say replenish the American flag merch.
You need some personals for that too. A nice personal American flag shirt. Represent.
Make sure the cash back hits at the grocery store. Oh, Ann, what up, Ann? Ann, we got to make you not anonymous, though. Good to see you. From Frontier Co-op, everything matched up. Yeah, it's just a volume game, you know. What time do websites update for sales? Most of them will do midnight. Yeah. Now, it depends on what part of the country you're in. For example, Kohl's operates off Central Time, right? So it's like, you know, midnight Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m., PST. All right, here we go. How do we determine the quantity of a product to buy? I've noticed FBA sellers mentioning purchasing boxes when sending off procs to Amazon, as you should be purchasing large amounts of products. I mean, when you're new, though, you're not going to buy heavy on stuff. You know what I mean? You're going to buy nice 5 to 10. If you're merch filling, just buying a couple of them, depending on how confident you are in that product. And that's why such an important thing for this business, guys, or really any business, is finding other sellers to work with and mastermind with, so you can get feedback on stuff, and that so you don't have to wait several weeks, right? You know, to figure out if stuff's good. You can wait 20 minutes because your friend hits you back on Discord, you know?
Yeah, it's like one friend's already sold the product that you're interested in, right? That you're skeptical of, like, we don't know what the keeper graph looks like or is going to react. Well, they've already experienced that. They've already seen it. They've already bought one on that keeper graph or a similar one. And so you just have so much different compounded experience that's going to ultimately increase the sum of the group. What is the best portal with information for Amazon sellers? Twitter. That's the only the blinders on.
Yeah, I mean, the streams too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if there's anything that important happens, you know, we'll let y'all know in the streams. But yeah, I mean, Amazon Twitter is a great place. You know what I mean? There's tons of people putting out really good free info. Can you ungate groceries from Walgreens? Yeah, assuming that there's grocery products on Walgreens, which I'd assume there probably are. So yeah, you'll be good to go. Yeah. How to beat Amazon storage capacity issues? Damn, they must have just like updated that recently. So we got 2 questions about that today. Give Amazon a call or just get your inventory moving quicker.
Yeah, so make sure things are selling, and FBM as well, right? You're going to want to, like we talked about before, I don't know when you joined, right? A lot of people don't know the fact that you can FBM and FBA saying the same ASIN. Again, so if you're in Pennsylvania, you can have one ASIN FBA in California, Texas, Florida, Wisconsin, whatever, and then you can still be FBMing from your home state. And so you can really start to hit all different parts of the country and just really squeeze everything out of a fast-moving ASIN.
Okay, so Laura says, how much do you think is too much buy box share for Amazon to have? Do you look at the 30 days or the 90 days for that? And Joey asks a similar question. How much buy box share are we looking for percent-wise from the top 4 sellers to help win the buy box? So the key is that you're probably overthinking it if you're looking at the buy box share that much. If the price is stable or going up and the offer count showing movement, whether Amazon's on it or not, whether there's one person getting a bunch of buy box share or not, people are making money on that product, and you'll probably be able to as well, right? So in general, a blanket rule of thumb, let's say you want Amazon getting 80% or less, but if it's a 1K rank, they could be getting 95% of it, and the offer count could still totally be moving, right? And there might be 20 sellers on a listing, so the top 4 sellers have only maybe 30% of it combined, which is pretty low, but it's just a lot of people are making money on that SKU.
Yeah, I mean, the point that I try and make with, you know, there's a lot of talk about variation, like review percentages and the buy box percentage. The real value of that is to just avoid like major skewing factors. For example, right? We look at the buy box rotation to avoid a dominant seller owning 98%, 80%, 90% of the buy box.
But the Keepa chart's going to look shitty if that's the case.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to look very blocky if that's the case. So you weren't even going to buy that skew in the first
right.
You know,
but like we just want that extra validation that we're going to avoid a hugely skewing factor. Buy a variation that we expect hundreds and get tens, right? Expect thousands and get 10, something like that. Same thing with variations. The actual tangible review percentages don't really matter. Again, we're just looking to avoid a huge skewing factor. A variation that sells 0.5% of the time, or that has a couple of reviews over the course of years and years and years, right? Whether it's 6% or 8% or 9% or 7%, it doesn't really matter. Again, we're looking for those huge market shifters. Same thing with buy box percentage. Same thing with the review percentage. It doesn't matter. The actual number doesn't matter, right? Whether one seller is getting 25% or 29% or 33%, that number doesn't matter, but it's relative to the market.
Can you share how to FBA and FBM on the same listing? You literally just list 5 and click FBA and list the other 5 and click FBM. It's nice and easy.
So you're going to have to add it twice, essentially. You're going to have 2 FN SKUs. You're going to have 2 different listings, essentially, 2 different offerings. But it's obviously going to be the same ASIN.
Is it a problem to get a sale in the Canadian marketplace? Didn't realize I had active in Canada. No, bro. Making money is a good idea. We typically recommend turning those off. But no, you'll be fine. You got a beautiful family too, by the way, Zach. I assume that's what it. Yeah.
Did you see what Tony said?
Sometimes. Do you think it might?
Tony never fails to make me laugh.
Never, dude. We're about to be in Vegas quick too.
I know, a couple months, month and a half, something like that.
45 days, bro. Yeah, like 50 days. Yeah, that shit came out of nowhere, man. Like, I feel like we just got back. Well, it is like 2 weeks earlier this year. How much impact does seller feedback have on sales? What's the best way to get it? A lot less than you'd think, especially if we're predominantly selling FBA. It's just selling more products and requesting reviews.
Yeah, I put out a tweet a couple of days ago about like the scale, the hierarchy of like buy box effect. So top would be fulfillment speed, right? And offer, right? Method, FBA, FBM. Second would be price. And those are probably 1A, 1B. Those could probably be interchanged. Third would be, and a distant third would probably be like, you know, like location, things like that, geographics and stability on the listing, 4th and 5th. And then obviously account health, strength, reviews, those sort of things probably in last. Do you both personally work with arbitrage? If you haven't already, do you pursue private label wholesale? Why not? So I'm pretty much only wholesale right now.
Yeah, it really just depends on skill set and capital availability, though. Like if you got a bunch of money and good business experience, like it makes a ton of sense to do wholesale stuff. You know what I mean? It just if you're starting your first business, you're probably not ready to make a bunch of cold calls. You know. All right, we lost Garrett. We'll get him back though. Still got to stay yellow. That's funny. How much is it for a one-on-one course to make 20K in a month? Anyone that's like guaranteeing you numbers like that, that's not real. You know what I mean? Like you can make that type of money, but it's a shitload of work. It's not the kind of thing that any course can teach you how to do. You know what I mean? Like it's a ton of work. If I bundle a multi-pack, do I need to create a new listing? Yes. Good course on wholesale. Quite some time struggling to break in wholesale. Maybe you can point me in the right direction. Yeah. So Abby, I don't do wholesale myself, so I'm definitely not qualified to teach it. Our buddy Corey Ganem has he has a ton of good educational content. You're probably better, mainly struggling to find source. You're probably better doing traditional OA though. And if you're looking for help with that, I have links in the description. Would Frontier be a good option for OA or just wholesale? Well, it doesn't really matter because either way, like it doesn't matter. If there's profitable products, it doesn't matter how you're purchasing them. But nah, like nothing that's that easy to find will be good. Sunday Zoom going to be postponed this week. Probably, Dustin. It's Warner's week this week, so I'm not sure. What kind of capital are we needing to get in wholesale? Like 5 to 10K. How does this year? yeah, Jared. So it's like a glitch. Obviously, you'd have to ship it the next day. But you just have to buy the shipping labels essentially prior to that, man. You know what I mean? Frontier sucks. Yeah. Do you prefer online arbitrage or retail arbitrage? I mean, both work. I definitely say OA specifically is a lot more scalable, but RA is also easier to understand. You know what I mean? True. Basically decline. I guess the correct move was to lie to them. Yeah, just yeah, like they're not going to be profitable in the first place. You know what I mean? Or at least most likely not. You know. Yeah, guys, check out that RA tutorial video I just dropped today. It's pretty fire. On Tem is worth buying for Tem. Nope, it's not going to be legit. Can you give us any clues on the announcement for the 20th? Okay, give me some guesses in the chat, y'all. Give me some guesses on the chat. So Warner and I have been working on it for an entire year. So give me some guesses in the chat, y'all. I just send him out, Marcus, for now. You know, are you slinging any Crayola FBM this year? I'm not sure if I will, but those listings are absolutely printing, bro. Like I have some students already cleaning up on that stuff. Yeah. Pick one, reverse or typical sourcing. Reverse sourcing's better. We're gonna do a shitload of manual sourcing tomorrow. During Garrett and I stream, we're gonna do for y'all. Sales ending Monday, probably. It depends on the website, but yeah, typically that's how they'll do it, man. Yeah. Wholesale spin-off course, my guess. No, we don't do enough wholesale to teach it, man. We don't do enough wholesale to teach it. 3PL, that could be what the box means. AI sourcing, nah, bro, that shit doesn't exist. No for Temu. Yeah, Temu stuff's not going to be legit. Yeah. Or, I mean, it's not going to be branded, you know? Hey, bud. Hey, appreciate you. 2-on-1 coaching. Nope. Give me some box emojis in the chat, though. Prep Center vibes. Interesting. Is it a full Nike Ungate guide? Yes. You got me. Best way to transition to FBA? Honestly, just start making shipments, bro. You know what I mean? Is July 4th next after Father's Day? Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. How does the timing with paying off credit cards work each month? Yeah, so it's interesting. So every credit card you have is probably going to have a different statement end date and payment due date. But basically the way it works is, let's say, like, for example, your statement ends today, June 14th. Your payment's probably going to be due like July 9th. And that's when the money's due, basically, that you spent. But the key is that the money you spend tomorrow, June 15th, isn't going to be due to like August 9th, you know? Best way to start Amazon FBA, watch a shitload of YouTube videos and start doing retail and online arbitrage, man. I posted a video today on how to start with retail arbitrage. It's honestly one of my favorite videos I've ever made. And it's just super simple. You have discounted stores locally too. You know, you get a free trial of SellerAmp, get an Amazon seller account open. You don't even need a free trial, or you don't even need a Amazon seller account to start scanning stuff. Yo, I got another 3 sales yesterday after I told you about the first sale yesterday. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Get a tweet up and tag all the boys. Yeah. Is it too late to send out shipments to FBA to catch the holiday sales? Nope. The big holidays aren't going to start for a while. Capital One Spark 2% or Chase Ink Business Premier. Capital One Spark 2% just due to limits. The Chase card's technically a little bit better, especially if you're doing wholesale and doing big purchases. But the big thing is that the Capital One Spark tends to give really good limits. How to win buy box with no repricer? Just be priced competitively and have good delivery dates. Biggest challenge in OA, especially for new sellers, it's always going to be finding products. You know what I mean? Finding products is hard when you're a beginner. That's why, you know, I spend so much time doing product, sourcing videos on here, guys. You know, product sourcing's hard. I'm guessing software, a TA competitor. Interesting. Okay. Could be correct. Can't share the news, though. June 20th, baby. June 20th. List products before having stock on hand. It depends how much you trust the retail, but I'll totally do that. You know what I mean? Taxes, you'll have to talk to a CPA. Best way to send multiples in FBM or send multiples FBM. Yeah, you can get like these ice packs that help with that. DM Amazon Trapper on Instagram. He does a ton of stuff like that. Then what's going on with me finding hey, don't knock it, bro. Hey, bro, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Keep up the good work, dude. I don't know. You might just be good at this shit. You know what I mean? I was going really hard from the get-go. You know what I mean? So I got good at product research quick. Most people do not take massive action, though. You know? Yeah, bro. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. That's awesome. And then being out of inventory, so I need to start going deeper. Exactly, man. Yeah, right. At least you know it, though, right? So now you can fix it, you know? Happy Friday. Stallion, are you settled in Arizona, bro? Back to prepping? Just came in to say hello. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Is reverse sourcing the best way to find proc/leads for new sellers? For sure. Yeah, reverse sourcing OA and retail arbitrage. I've had luck with video games. Nah, not luck, baby. Skill. Skill. You're in control. There's no such thing as luck. You're in control. Because you notice a lot of the people that say they have no luck, haven't been doing this for a while, don't have a great network of other sellers, and aren't super serious about it, right? And then all the people that do get good results have a network of other sellers, take it very seriously, have put in a shitload of work, etc. Going through get resubmit with different info, like change it up and reply to the case with like a ton of text, basically, so a human reads it. Just tapped in facts. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Levante? Got to keep pushing. Yeah, what other option is there, right? 40 years in a cubicle? Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, mate, of course. Finally caught alive. I'm lit. Yes, sir. I'm doing 40 years in the FBM trenches. My dad's garage packs. How much time a week should we put into RA when starting? Bro, as much as you can. You know what I mean? Like, because you're just paying down ignorance set. It's not based on the time. It's based on the skill. But time in the game is how you get the skill. You know? True. To FBA 2 weeks ago and already have 3 sales. I'm hooked. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Get the Twitter account going. Start talking to the boys, you know? We're FBM while we're driving from North Carolina. That's fire. Have you ever personally been store? Oh, guarantee it. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Right. Naturally, just using SellerAmp, you know? How's the Spanish coming since you're not doing jiu-jitsu? Yeah, I don't know about all that. If an item is out of stock but profitable, can you check the variation wizard and see if you can get it, or hit up Amazon customer service and see if they can send you that ASIN too? Nah, BQ. But I mean, most reprices are pretty similar, y'all. You know what I mean? But if you have 10 plus ASINs, it's a good idea to go ahead and get a repricer set up, though, for sure. Yo, Estudio, Total Slows. Yes, sir. Yeah, you gotta be learning, y'all. Cool. Y'all got any other questions for your boy today? It's a big sourcing weekend. Garrett and I are going to do a marathon sourcing with you guys on live tomorrow. So probably we'll be in like the noon Eastern range, noon till 2 or so. Biggest limit is doesn't tank my listing. That's what's up. Beautiful. Can you do FBM on OA immediately? Well, you can do it immediately. You just have to make sure you can ship it on time. You know what I mean? Do you start off with a mentor? Did you just learn on your own? So I learned like with my boys I met on Instagram. Now, most people aren't going to post like crazy on social media to find other cool dudes to work with. So naturally, they end up paying for help, you know? This item is switch brands. What do I do? Contact Amazon and get them to switch it back. Do you plan on doing private label at some point? Probably, yeah. This item I've switched brands. Or you should type it twice. Yeah. You contact Amazon, man. Can't wait to join. Boom. Let's get it. Nice. Posting daily. Yes, sir. Cool. All right. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a big sourcing challenge. Check out the new video I just posted. It's a really, really good step-by-step walkthrough on retail arbitrage, guys. I think you'll like it. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Be great. Be great. Be great.